Hey guys. I don't know what was up with that intro, but hey guys, it's Brittany, and yes, I have red hair and I am obsessed. I literally just dyed my hair. You guys know why I got the red hair though, right? Obviously, dark side, Kylo Ren goes with my Halloween costume this year. My lightsaber and I, we are twins, and I'm kind of living for it. I love it. So today's video, guys, and also too, we have 3 more videos. So this video, Sunday's video, and Tuesday's video left in this hosting room until this is all over with and we move to my new set. And we will never see this again, which is kind of sad, but it's time to like move on, and you know what I mean? So just saying. But today's video is another ghost story, of course, and it's also an urban legend. It all takes place in Burlington, Connecticut, but this urban legend slash ghost story is called Green Lady Cemetery. Figures when I make a video about the Green Lady, I get rid of my green hair because that would have been perfect for this video. So, getting into the story, the Green Lady's name, her name was Elizabeth, and she lived with her husband beside the cemetery. It was winter time and the storm was so bad one day, so her husband went out to get food and supplies, and he never came home. Well, I shouldn't say that he never came home, but he was just kind of delayed out into the storm. Elizabeth, though, she started to get really scared, and she was thinking the worst things possible that could have happened to her husband. So she was like, holy crap, you know, I need to go out into the storm. I need to find my husband. So she left her house and she was looking all over for her husband. She made it into the woods, which then led her to a swamp. She accidentally wandered into that swamp, which was really scary because then she was trapped and she started sinking, but she could not move or get out. It was like quicksand. She was going under. I couldn't even imagine sinking into a swamp like that. That must have been so terrifying. So she's sinking down, crying and screaming for help. So as she was sinking into the swamp, her husband was carrying a lantern and he was coming home, and he heard her screaming and crying over there in the swamp. So he walked over and he just watched her sink. No matter how many times she was screaming and crying for her life, he just stood there watching her. So calm, completely ignoring her, and he just refused to help her. Eventually, the water rose above Elizabeth's head and she drowned. Since then, there have been many reports of people seeing a ghostly figure of a woman who looks like a green mist walking along the dirt roads. They say that Elizabeth's ghost came back to haunt her husband till he would die, since he refused, like he absolutely refused to save his wife, and nobody knows the reason. Like, it's crazy. Apparently though, her ghost drove him insane because she was constantly in his face haunting him. But of course she wanted to drive him insane. That was her revenge for not saving her. Over the years, a lot of people say that they have seen the ghost of Elizabeth. There was a couple that were taking pictures in the cemetery, and over Elizabeth's grave, there was a green mist that appeared in the picture. There was also a group of teenagers that were driving through the cemetery when all of a sudden their entire car was covered with this green mist, causing them to swerve and crash into a tree. Other people have said that if you look over at the swamp at nighttime, that you will see a light glowing, and it looks like a lantern and it's not moving at all. So it's almost like the husband standing there when he was watching his wife drown in the swamp, and she's pleading for her life, and he's just standing there with the lantern looking at her, refusing to help her. So that's really eerie right there. That's really eerie. So that is the end of this really creepy urban legend. I hope you guys enjoyed the story of the Green Lady Cemetery. It's really sad. It's always so sad, these stories, but it's really scary too. I think the husband is just, he's messed up. He was really messed up. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, you rock my world in the song lyrics of Michael Jackson. Hashtag team Brittany44, hashtag brotherins, hey! And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!